Hello viewers and dear students, in this video I'll start with the next chapter, chapter 4, which is relations. Here I will discuss about ordered pairs and Cartesian product of two sets. First we will see what is an ordered pair. An ordered pair is a pair of objects taken in a specific order and the order in which they appear in the pair is significant. The ordered pair is written as ordered pair A comma B, where A is the first member of the pair and B is the second member of the pair. So we can see that in an ordered pair, the pair of objects are taken in a specific order and the order in which they appear is also very important. So if we have an ordered pair of the form A comma B, then in this ordered pair, A is the first member of the pair and B is the second member of the pair. Say for example, if we have the pairs of stationery items along with its price. The first one is ordered pair pencil comma rupees 1. Next one is ordered pair pen comma rupees 10. Then the next one is ordered pair eraser comma rupees 5 and so on. So these are examples of ordered pairs. Now next coming to equality of ordered pairs. Now when we can say the two ordered pairs are equal. So two ordered pairs A comma B and C comma D are said to be equal if A equal to C and B equal to D. That is, we can say ordered pair A comma B is equal to ordered pair C comma D if and only if A equal to C and B equal to D. Now we will see what is Cartesian product of two sets. Let P and Q be two non-empty sets. Then the Cartesian product of P and Q in this order is written as it is P cross Q and is defined as the set of all ordered pairs P comma Q such that P belongs to P and small q belongs to Q. So we say the Cartesian product between the two sets which is P and Q, it is written as P cross Q. It is defined as the set of all ordered pairs P comma Q such that P belongs to the set P and element Q belongs to the set Q. So this is called Cartesian product of two sets. Now while solving problems, we will understand how to write the Cartesian product of the two sets, the number of elements in the Cartesian product and so on. We will see some more on Cartesian product of two sets. In general, A cross B is not equal to B cross A. So it is not that A cross B is equal to B cross A. Usually A cross B is not equal to B cross A. If at all A cross B is equal to B cross A, then we have set A equal to set B. If either A or B or both are empty sets, then their Cartesian product is equal to null set. Then the next one is A cross B not equal to 5 if both A and B are non-empty sets. And then coming to the number of elements in the Cartesian product of two sets. N of A cross B is equal to N of A into N of B, where N of A denotes the number of elements in set A and N of B denotes the number of elements in set B. That is, if N of A is equal to P, the number of elements in A, and N of B is equal to Q, the number of elements in B, then the number of elements in the Cartesian product of A and B given by N of A cross B, it is equal to product of P and Q. Then coming to A cross B cross C, this is equal to set of all ordered triplet. We used to say if there are the ordered pair consisting of two elements, then it is set of all ordered pair. So if we have A cross B cross C, it is equal to set of all ordered triplet such that A belongs to A, B belongs to B and C belongs to C. Again, the number of elements in this Cartesian product of three sets A, B and C, it is equal to number of elements in set A into number of elements in set B into number of elements in set C. So N of A cross B cross C is equal to N of A into N of B into N of C. Then if A and B are non-empty sets and either A or B is infinite, then A cross B is also an infinite set. These are some of the points that have to be noted in Cartesian product of two sets. Now these are the questions from exercise 2.1 of chapter 2 from the NCERT class 11 textbook. The first question, if x by 3 plus 1, the set of if the ordered pair x by 3 plus 1 comma y minus 2 by 3 is equal to the ordered pair 5 by 3 comma 1 by 3, find the values of x and y. So we just now saw if the ordered pair A comma B is equal to C comma D, then this implies A equal to C and B equal to D. So here it is given the first ordered pair, this is equal to the ordered pair 5 by 3 comma 1 by 3. We have to find the values of x and y. So given x by 3 plus 1 comma y minus 2 by 3, this ordered pair is equal to 5 by 3 comma 1 by 3. So this implies x by 3 plus 1 is equal to 5 by 3 and y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. Now from this we can find x and y. So from this we have x by 3 is equal to 5 by 3 minus 1. So it is 5 by 3 minus 1, and here y is equal to 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3. So this implies x by 3 equal to 5 minus 3 by 3. 3 is the LCM, so it is 2 by 3. So these two 3's will go. So from this we get x is equal to 2, and here we have, here 3 is the LCM. So here we have 1 plus 2 is 3. So y is equal to 3 by 3. This is equal to 1. Therefore, x is equal to 2, comma, y is equal to 1. So here it was asked, if the ordered pair x by 3 plus 1 comma y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 5 by 3 comma 1 by 3, find the values of x and y. So if this ordered pair is equal to 5 by 3 comma 1 by 3, then we can equate the first term of each of these ordered pair. It means x by 3 plus 1 is equal to 5 by 3, and the second term is equal to this second term. So y minus 2 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. So if we equate and if we find the values of x and y, we get x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Next question, if the set A has 3 elements and the set B is equal to 3, 4, 5, then find the number of elements in A cross B. So here it is given A has got 3 elements and B is equal to 3, 4, 5. It means B has got 3 elements. We need to find the number of elements in A cross B. That is, we need to find n of A cross B. So n of A cross B is equal to n of A into n of B, or this is equal to 3 into 3, which is 9. So it is given number of elements in A is 3 and number of elements in B we can see it is equal to 3. So n of A cross B is equal to n of A into n of B. N of A is 3, n of B is 3. So the number of elements in A cross B is 9. Next question, if G is equal to 7, 8 and H is equal to 5, 4, 2, find G cross H and H cross G. So we have to find G cross H and H cross G given the sets G and H. So first let us find G cross H. G cross H, the first ordered pair, we have to take the first element of G and then the element of H. So it will be ordered pair 7, 5, then ordered pair 7, 4, then ordered pair 7, 2, then 8, 5, 8, 4 and 8, 2. So this is G cross H. So the first element should be from G and the second element should be from H. So the various combinations we have to write. Then the next one is H cross G. H cross G, here the first element should be from H and the second element from G in each ordered pair. So it is 5, 7, then 5, 8, then 4, 7, then 4, 8, then 2, 7 and 2, 8. So when we discussed about ordered pair, it was mentioned the order in which the elements appear is very important. So G cross H is not equal to H cross G. Here itself we can see that these two are not equal. So we were asked to find G cross H and H cross G. G cross H is 7, 5, then 7, 4, then 7, 2, then 8, 5, 8, 4 and 8, 2. Then when we have to find H cross G, it consists of the ordered pairs 5, 7, 5, 8, then 4, 7, then 4, 8, then 2, 7 and 2, 8. The next question, state whether each of the following statements are true or false. If the statement is false, rewrite the given statement correctly. The first subdivision, if P is equal to M N and Q is equal to N M, then P cross Q is equal to the ordered pairs M, N, N, M. So here we can see that the set P consists of two elements and the set Q consists of two elements. But if we see P cross Q consists of only two elements, it should have 2 into 2, 4 elements. But there are only 2 elements. So this is false. And it is given if the statement is false, we have to rewrite the given statement. So if P is equal to M, N and Q is equal to N, M, then P cross Q will be M, N, M, M, then N, N and N, M. So these are the elements in P cross Q. So P cross Q consists of the ordered pairs M, N, M, M, then N, N and N, M. The next subdivision, if A and B are non-empty sets, then A cross B is a non-empty set of ordered pairs x, y such that x belongs to A and y belongs to B. This is true. This is the definition of the Cartesian product A cross B. So A cross B is a non-empty set of ordered pairs x, y such that x belongs to A and y belongs to B. So this statement is true. Then the third subdivision, if A is equal to 1, 2, B is equal to 3, 4, then A cross B intersection phi is equal to 5. So we have to see whether this is true or not. Now we know B intersection phi, it is equal to 5. And we already saw under the note for Cartesian products, the cross product of any set with an empty set is an empty set. So this is again true. Next question, if A is equal to minus 1 comma 1, find A cross A cross A. So we need to find the set of ordered triplet of A cross A cross A. So first let us find A cross A and then we can find A cross A cross A. So A cross A is equal to minus 1 comma minus 1, then minus 1 comma 1, then 1 comma minus 1 and 1 comma 1. This is A cross A. Now let us find A cross A cross A. So in this, here we have to take A as the set minus 1 comma 1 and then we have to take cross product of this A and this A cross A. So it is equal to minus 1 minus 1 minus 1, then minus 1 minus 1 1, then minus 1 1 minus 1, then minus 1 1 1, then 1 minus 1 minus 1, then we have 1 minus 1 1, 1 1 minus 1 and 1 1 1. So the first element should be from the set A and after that we have the element from A cross A. So it is minus 1 minus 1 minus 1, then minus 1 minus 1 1, then minus 1 1 minus 1, that is what we have here, then minus 1 1 1. This is here. And then after that we have the next triplet 1 minus 1 minus 1 here, then 1 minus 1 1, then 1 1 minus 1 and 1 1 1. That is what we have here. So this is A cross A. Next question, if A cross B is equal to set of ordered pairs A comma X, A comma Y, B comma X, B comma Y, find A and B. So here when we have, by the definition of cross product, A cross B is equal to set of all ordered pairs P comma Q such that P belongs to A and Q belongs to B. So this is the definition for the Cartesian product. So here we are given A cross B. We need to find A and B. The first element of each of these ordered pair will be in set A. So A is equal to A comma B. Here we cannot write A comma B because the elements are not repeated in a set. So A is equal to A comma B and B is equal to X comma Y. Because the elements in the second element in each of the ordered pair we have to see, it consists of the elements X and Y. Next question, let A is equal to 1 comma 2, B is equal to 1 2 3 4, C is equal to 5 6, D is equal to 5 6 7 8. Verify that A cross B intersection C is equal to A cross B intersection A cross C. Second subdivision, A cross C is a subset of B cross D. We'll do the first subdivision. First subdivision, we'll take the left hand side first. So first let us find B intersection C and then we'll take the left hand side. The first subdivision B intersection C is, here we can see no elements are common. So B intersection C is 5. Then A cross B intersection C is equal to A cross 5. So it is equal to 5. This is the left hand side. Now coming to the right hand side. Right hand side is A cross B intersection A cross C. So first let us find A cross B, then let us find A cross C and then find the intersection of these two. So A cross B is equal to ordered pairs 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 4. This is A cross B. Then A cross C is 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, then 2 comma 5, 2 comma 6. Now let us take the right hand side. The right hand side is A cross B intersection A cross C. Here we can see that no elements are common in these two cross products. No ordered pairs are common in these two cross products. So it means A cross B intersection A cross C. It is equal to the null set phi. This is equal to left hand side. Now coming to the second subdivision. The second subdivision, we need to verify that A cross C is a subset of B cross D. We already have A cross C here. So let us find B cross D first. B cross D is equal to 1 5, 1 6, ordered pairs 1 7, 1 8, then 2 comma 5, 2 comma 6, 2 comma 7, 2 comma 8, then 3 comma 5, 3 comma 6, 3 comma 7, 3 comma 8, then 4 comma 5, 4 comma 6, 4 comma 7 and 4 comma 8. Now we have to verify that A cross C is a subset of B cross D. In A cross C we have the elements 1 comma 5, it is there in B cross D also, then 1 comma 6 it is there, then 2 comma 5 is there and 2 comma 6 it is there. So all the ordered pairs in A comma C are there in, all the ordered pairs in A cross C, it is there in B cross D. So since every element of A cross C is an element of, or every ordered pair, since every ordered pair of A cross C is an ordered pair of B cross D, A cross C is a subset of B cross D. Next question, let A is equal to 1 comma 2, B is equal to 3 comma 4. Write A cross B. How many subsets will A cross B have? So here it is, A is given, B is given with 2 elements each. We need to write A cross B and we have to write the number of subsets A cross B will have. So first let us write A cross B. A cross B, it is ordered pairs 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 4. Now the number of subsets, if a set has got n elements, it is given by 2 raised to n. Here A cross B has got 4 elements. So the number of subsets of A cross B, it is 2 raised to 4. Is equal to 2 raised to 4, which is 16. Next question. Let A and B be two sets such that n of A equal to 3 and n of B equal to 2. If ordered pairs x comma 1, y comma 2, z comma 1 are in A cross B, then find A and B where x, y and z are distinct elements. So here it is given the number of elements in A is 3 and number of elements in B is 2. And we have these ordered pairs in A cross B. We need to find A and B. This is very easy. All the first elements will be in A and in the ordered pair, and the second element are from B. So A is equal to X, Y and Z. So these are the three. Now these are the first member in each of the ordered pair X, Y and Z, and it is given X, Y and Z are distinct elements. So the set A consists of these elements, and B is equal to, here the second element are 1, 2 and 1. So B is the set which consists of the elements 1 and 2, and B is equal to 1, comma. Next question, the Cartesian product A cross A has 9 elements, among which are found -1, 0 and 0, 1. Find the set A and the remaining elements of A cross A. So it is given the Cartesian product A cross A has 9 elements, that is n of A cross A has 9 elements. So this means n of A, so this is equal to 3 square. Now n of A cross A is equal to n of A into n of A, or it is equal to n of A square. Now this is equal to 3 square. So from this we have n of A is equal to 3. So the number of elements in A is 3. And it is given among which are found -1. So the ordered pairs -1, 0 and 0, 1 are in this Cartesian product A cross A. We need to find the set A and the remaining elements of A cross A. So this is quite easy. The set A consists of the elements -1, 0 and 1. And we also need to find the remaining elements of A cross A. So let us write A cross A fully. A cross A is equal to -1, -1, then -1, 0, then -1, 1, then 0, -1, 0, 0, 0, 1, then 1, -1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. So this is A cross A. The remaining elements of A cross A will be all those elements excluding -1, 0 and 0, 1. Excluding these two, all the elements will be the remaining elements of A cross A. I hope this video was useful for you. Thank you for watching.